Good evening, and today I want to talk to you about another instrument which I've made. Only this time it's not an historic musical instrument, it's a modern folk instrument. It's the Pontic Fiddle, otherwise known as the Black Sea Fiddle. Now, this is the fiddle I made. I've only seen them in books, so I'm not saying it's accurate at all. In fact, I'm fairly certain I made several mistakes, and that someone who really made them will probably look at it, and shake his head a lot. But I wanted to explore and make one of these myself. Now, the Black Sea Fiddle, they're played in northern Greece, Turkey, and the Caucasus, which is the massive mountain range stretching from the Black Sea to is it the Sea of Azov or the Aral Sea? It's one of those seas. It's between the southern Russian republics and Turkey and Iran and Iraq. The Black Sea Fiddle developed from the rebec. It's hollowed out with one piece and a belly added, I believe. It has a heart-shaped peg box, a fingerboard, and 3 strings. And some of them, like the European pochette, which is similar, developed from the rebec in the from the 16th to the 19th century. It was played in Europe. It can be very richly decorated. You can have lots of quite beautiful marquetry and intricate designs being carved into the wood, or yeah, I think it's the wood, carved into the wood, or carved into the neck and the fingerboard coming down here and on this section here. Regarding this tuning, it's tuned in fourths. The melody is played on one string. The second string is tuned a fourth below it, and they're both fingered together so that as you touch one string, there's an accompaniment just a fourth below the melody, and the third string is kept open as a drone. And also, compared to European fiddles, their playing position is actually quite interesting, I think is the way you'd call it. We're used to fiddles being played at the chests, like that. You hold the fiddle out in front of you, you rest it against the neck of the chest, and that's how you play it. But with Black Sea fiddles, with Pontic fiddles, they're actually held downwards and played like that. And the illustration I took this from, it showed it being played actually resting on the player's lap, and he bent over to play it. They're an interesting folk instrument. They have they have straight sides coming down in this kind of boat shape, as you can see. There are instruments like them, which are also developed from the rebec, played from Bulgaria right up into the Carpathians, running between, crossing the Poland and the Czech Republic. And that is my attempt to create my own Pontic Fiddle. Possibly not terribly successful, but interesting. Thank you for watching.